Hey everyone, it is Foul Play here, back for match 2 of this Modern League. We've won the draw, so we're going to be on the play. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Match 2, and on the play, winning that dial. See if we get a good hand for the first time tonight. Fucking jinx myself, right? Alright, we'll throw this. Keep this. One landers. Oh, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Alright, well, bottom... I think our Spirit Dad, so I think the hand has enough gas to go on its own, right? Well, these cards are like really good in a lot of different matchups, so hope for land. I gotta get lucky once tonight, right? With actually hitting my land drop on curve. Oh, are we getting discard spelled? We sure are. Here comes the Inquisition, or the Thoughtseize. I guess they just take Ethereal Armor. Maybe they want to take the Spirit Mantle or the Coronet. I don't know. How lucky are they feeling? They have the second discard spell. They'll... What do we draw? Perfect. I want to see land there so I can play the Spirit Mantle out. It's very likely that we're up against like a Jund deck with Scourge, the Skyclaves. They might even have the Liliana here. Oh, million Inquisitions that don't deal damage as well. Yeah, look, it's not happening this game. It's just not happening. Probably not even happening tonight. I might just freaking retire after this. Alright, well that's good. At least it lets us play around Liliana or the Vow. They're not running Aluris as the companion, so they probably are running Lilianas with the more traditional Jund list. So that's actually a good draw. Triple Inquisition. Alright. Here's up turbo. Get ready for the Fat Tarmogoyf, which we can't attack through. Lightning Bolt as well. Well, they missed a land drop. That's something, right? And no Tarmogoyf yet. No second mana for us yet either, but a creature to play around Liliana is nice. Maybe we get there. Now there's instant in the graveyard as well, so yeah, 5. Instant creature, land, enchantment, sorcery, flying. Finally find our second land. Alright, so now I'm ready to top deck an aura, if I'm being entirely honest. Our opponent probably has the Assassin's Trophy, the Abrupt Decay though, because they haven't played any interactive spells yet. They've just played the Inquisitions, which attack our hands. They haven't interacted with the board, so there's probably at least one spell that interacts with the board. So here, like, probably their best line is, like, Liliana plus, leave Tarmogoyf as a chump blocker. Maybe they just want to attack with the Tarmogoyf, hold up Abrupt Decay. Dude, could you, like, stop being so sweaty and gross? Oh, they got the Colligan's command? Sure, well. Like, even if we play the, Spirit Dancer there, they're just gonna shock it, right? So... whatever. That really does not do that much other than sees them through to their next turn. Alright, we're looking for land here. We're looking for flying, actually. Why is he fetching Forest pre-combat Bloodbraid Elf? I can chump block the Bloodbraid Elf, so as long as he doesn't hit Abrupt Decay, Maelstrom Pulse, Assassin's Trophy, we're fine. We are not fine. Cool. Nice top deck. Yeah, well, once again, this game's spiraling pretty out of control right now. Just attacking with Bloodbraid Elf, I'm fine with that. You're like giving me so much time to get back into this, man. This is not the optimal way to play Jund. Alright, make our creature bigger. Now, like Ethereal Armor off the top, and we pretty much force them to lose their Tarmogoyf. So that's pretty good. See what our opponent's going to do here. Right in 6, sure, whatever. Does not matter. If it gets to rebound, that kind of matters, but like them getting the lands, not that important. Yeah, they're actually going for damage to our face is how little run in 6 matters. I don't think that our opponent has the Liliana. Here if we chump block, we kill the Bloodbraid Elf. We draw a Daybreak. We can reload the Rancor on the Scout plus a Daybreak. Gives us 6 power, but that's really bad against like any Abrupt Decay Assassin's Trophy. I think we're better off just taking the damage. I don't think my opponent is playing this game optimally, by the way. It doesn't like really matter because we're just, you know, drawing dead. We've drawn a Rancor. As far as a relevant spell that we can have actually been able to cast out of our hand. Inquisition, stripped. Core Spirit Dancer, essentially stripped with a Colligan's command. It's the same thing, right? Active Raging Ravine. Okay. What's the attack? What's happening now? I kind of think I want to trade with the Raging Ravine here. Trade my Spider Umbra. It's not great. Our opponent isn't playing any spells to attack our board any worse though, so I think he's run out of Assassin's Trophies for now. Anything. Alright, that's a pretty good something. It's what our opponent gets for not attacking with Tarmogoyf for so many turns. It's like super greedy, man. Super greedy. Shumi doesn't have Lightning Bolt or anything. Because we can kill this Ren in 6 here. I think our best line is probably just attack them, ignore Ren in 6. If it minuses, it's off the board. Chump block the Bloodbraid off with the Scout. And then look to draw an Evasive Aura for the win. And we're dead to Lightning Bolt or another Bloodbraid Elf. Gets back Raging Ravine, sure. Any attacks? Any auras? Ever? Any auras, man. Attack them. Put them to 3. Our Rancor comes back. And as long as I don't have exactly Colligan's command in hand. Oh, if they do, we can discard Windswept Teeth and it's okay. If they have Surgical Extraction, they can remove it from the graveyard. Playing Windswept Teeth here, I don't see any value out of because Dried Arbor is already in the graveyard. We're not playing a second. It's not like we can use it to play around Liliana. Now opponent actives Raging Ravine, attacks for 4. Alright. And we're forced to chump block. And then if we draw exactly Core Spirit Dancer and Core Spirit Dancer lives, then we get there. Or we need a Path to Exile and for our opponent to have no other creatures. They're playing a decent amount of lands, so I guess they're starting to flood out now. They attacked us then with the Ren in 6 again. Okay. Step number 1. Does our opponent have the Fatal Push? Needs to be exactly Fatal Push here. I mean, why wouldn't they have it with the way my luck's running this game? Like, fucking hell, man. Mulligan, get land screwed, play as tight as you can to get back into it, and it just does not even matter a little bit. Alright, Spirit Links, pretty weak. Spirit Mantle's expensive but good. We do have to be worried about Plague Engineer from the sideboard as well. Leyline, like, fantastic. Spirit Dancer is good, but also expensive. It's not a creature you want to rely on. It's a creature you want to use to draw card value in the long game. I think I can maybe minus like a Griff Spoon over here. Maybe a Core Spirit Dancer here for 1 Heroic Intervention. And I don't think I want to go lower than 2 Spirit Dancers. I kind of want to test Heroic Intervention against Jund. Holy crap. Alright, so game 2 here. We're going to keep this hand. We've got Leyline Protection and a Hexproof creature. 1 land short, but, you know, Ethereal Armor, our best aura. Heroic Intervention to potentially protect everything we've got going on. Our opponent keeping a 7. Hopefully it has like 2 or 3 discard spells in it, and their hand just looks way worse now on the back of that Leyline. So our opponent doing this during our upkeep for, I just want to tap out and skip the turn. Well, I'm good with that. So we'll play our Ethereal Armor, attack for 3. We can hold up Path for a Tarmogoyf and then hold up Heroic Intervention afterwards. Sure. Why is Jund playing Cleansing Wildfire? That does not seem like where they want to be. Not even close. Like, cool, I have to crack this for a Temple Garden now. I mean, I was probably doing that anyway, right? Spirit Mantle? Spirit Mantle's pretty worth. Our opponent still has to deal with their Leyline before they can attack our hand, or before they can, you know, attack the board with a Liliana of the Veil. So, doing this here... Red and 6? Dude, we win this game so hard now. We just hold up Heroic Intervention for when they attack our board or attack our Leyline, and we just attack with a protection from creatures creature. This is massive. Absolutely massive. 2 attacks and he's dead. Draw is a Horizon Canopy. Pretty dead draw, but doesn't matter because our hand was really good and we actually hit the landfill once, which is absolutely massive. Huntmaster of the Fells? Sure. The card gains our opponent some life. I don't know why they're bringing this in against us. The tokens do nothing. I kind of want to just path it to be mana efficient here. Because then if I don't play anything during my turn, it's going to flip. That, or I can just cycle Horizon Canopy. I think I can cycle Horizon Canopy anyway, right? And then any aura wins us the match. Any aura other than Spirit Link wins us the match, sorry. So we'll then cycle away this one. Alright, well that's a match win. Or a game win, sorry. And Cleansing Wildfire was very interesting. Hit them for lethal. Getting the goods done. Superior Mantle was good there, but it's also like pretty expensive mana wise. I think on the draw I might trim one for a Grisburn, but this also makes us slightly weaker to Plague Engineer. I think that's something I'm willing to take, a chance I'm willing to take. I might even minus the Heroic Intervention for something else. I guess Heroic Intervention was pretty reasonable there. Might minus the Spirit Dancer, bring in the second Heroic Intervention, see what that happens like. Going down to one Spirit Dancer is probably one to few fewer than what we should have in the matchup. But at the same time, I really have a gut instinct that Heroic Intervention is going to be good, right? Alright, so we have a ley line. I'm going to keep. When everything loads and it allows me to, I'm going to keep. We've got 3 lands, one of which is an unideal Dryad Arbor, but we're on the draw with a ley line hand, with a hexproof creature. Opponent has mulligan to 6, so no attacking our hand for our opponent, and we've got all the mana we need for the game. And I suppose our opponent showed us Cleansing Wildfire last game as well, so Fetch Shock is a pretty obvious line here, right? Blood Crypt in tapped. Oh, Ethereal Armor is a spicy one. It's what we like to see. Alright, well, wonder if they're going to waste their entire turn and do a Cleansing Wildfire again. Let's see. Playing a Tarmogoyf. Alright, I'm fine with that. I'm extra fine with that. Alright, so I'll play out these auras first. They're not going to want to chump block this. Maybe it's correct to leave the Ethereal Armor in hand. It's a very quick clock though, attacking for 5 here. Griffspan's also better if it's discarded than our other 2 auras. Give they Liliana plus. Although we might just discard the Dryad Arbor, that's probably wrong. Seasoned Pyromancer, it looks pretty good right now, but when we play this Griffspoon, it's going to be really trash. So holding evasiveness there, really working out quite well for us. Opponent discarding Iok and cleansing Wildfire. Getting 2 tokens. I expect them to loosen up and attack now. And then we've just got, you know, Griffspoon. Hold up Path to Exile. It's pretty good. Let's play out the Dryad Arbor. Leave the Glade Cover Scout in hand. I can't see how they win this one. They need to destroy the Griffspoon with an instant speed effect. Alright, they just concede. Sweet. Alright, frustrating Jund players with our deck. Go team. Loving it. So I'd say in this match we were probably a little bit fortunate. Our opponent obviously didn't really pressure us much in any of the games there. Cleansing Wildfire seemed like an interesting one to me. Maybe he's packing Fulminator Mages as well, and that would make it make a little bit more sense, but it seems just a little bit too janky to me. Obviously, like, I've got limited basics in the deck, and they've also got Assassin's Trophies as removal spells, so maybe they're trying to like double up and land deprive me that way, but doesn't seem like the best thing to me. So yeah, if you're on the Jund side of this, you want to be putting a creature on the board that's going to pressure like a Tarmogoyf, and then start interacting with my big auras, with my coronets. Like, obviously turn 1 discard's fine. 2 for wanting a coronet into the bin by destroying an enchantment is fine. But yeah, other than that, put some pressure down and then get back to interacting afterwards. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below what you thought. Be sure to subscribe if you want daily content like this. I'm also on Twitch, so look me up. I'm streaming every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks once more. I'll see you next time.